the fallen angels reserved for eternal fire. In Jude chapter 1, we're looking at verse 6. Jude chapter 1, we're reading from verse 6. And the angels which kept not their first estate, where God put them, they had their own estate there. That's their first estate. A place that knew no sin, a place that knew no depravity, a place that knew no temptation, a place that God himself put them in their first estate, but they left their own habitation. And he has reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day. Those are angels, but fallen angels. 2 Peter tells us in 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 4. 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 4. For if God spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell, to the lake of fire eventually, and delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment. Look at verse 17 there. In verse 17 it says, these are wells without water, clouds that are carried with tempest, to whom the mist of darkness is reserved forever. Even angels that fell, they were not spared. What do you think then? When angels fell from their first estate and from the angelic holiness that God created them with, they were not spared. And when Adam and Eve also, when they fell, they were driven out of the Garden of Eden. And when the people that came out of Egypt went into idolatry, God said unto Moses, those who have sinned against me, I will blot their name out of the book of life which I have written. If that happened to them, the people that left their first estate, they left their first love, they left their first holiness. They were totally holy, completely holy, but they left that. They were now delivered unto everlasting chains and eternal fire. We're told in Matthew chapter 25, verse 41. Matthew 25, we're looking at verse 41. Then shall he say also unto them, here are the words of Jesus. And if Jesus can say this, he knew what he was talking about. This is real, because Jesus said that he shall say also unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire prepared for the devil and his angels. Look at verse 46. In verse 46, and these shall go away into everlasting punishment.